Hi, I'm Dave Vickers and welcome to the Photo Show. It's going to be a slightly different video today. One of the nice things about shooting YouTube videos is that sometimes companies get in contact with you to look at their products, to review their products. And I've been sent a package. It's been delivered to me, and I thought what we'd do today is open it up, have a look, see what we've got inside, and give a review. So let's get on and do an unboxing. Let's see what we've got in the box. Okay, as I said, we've had this box sent to us. First thing I want to point out here is that this is not a sponsored video. I'm in no way being paid by the company that sent this to me. They've just asked me if I'd have a look at their product and give it a review. So I thought we'd start with an unboxing. So let's start by unboxing it. I don't have a fancy lock knife like Casey Neistat, so I'm just using a standard letter opener. So let's go down the tape to open. Okay, job number one. It's the main box open. Some paper packaging. Get rid of that. And here we have what we've been sent. Okay, let's take it out of this plastic wrapping. It's from a company called BenQ. I think they do a lot of computer monitors and the like. So you may have heard the name from that in the past. So what this is, it's a reading lamp that fits on the top of your monitor. Now, one of the reasons I'm interested in testing this is I quite often work either editing photos or editing video in low light. I like to use the screen's brightness so that I'm looking at true colours and stuff like that. I'm getting older. The harder it is for me I use a black keyboard, and it can get really hard sometimes that, yes, I can see the monitor perfectly, but when I go to use the keyboard, unless I've got the lights on, I'm struggling. But this could actually cure that problem. So the idea is it's a lamp that goes on the top of the computer monitor to light up your desk. It's a desk lamp, but it doesn't cast any glare on the screen at all. Let's open this main box up here. First thing I say, really nice packaging. Really nice box. Looks like a quality product from the start, as normal. There we go. Right, so here we go. So that's the main packaging. As I said, what we're looking at is BenQ, and it's the Screenbar Plus e-reading lamp. And we can see on the box here, it's actually USB powered, so it doesn't need any external power. It will power straight from your computer. It has auto dimming, so it will dim itself in reaction to ambient light. Dimmable, so you can dim it manually as well. And a warm, cool light, so you have various colour temperatures. So let's open up the box. Let's get rid of the sleeve there. And now we're onto the main box itself. Okay. Let's lose that part. So in the box we have, apparently that's a warranty. Warranty only applies to product purchased in Taiwan. Then we have a basic instruction, because this not only is we have the lamp part, there's also a controller that you can operate it from your desktop. So you're not having to touch the lamp while you're going along. You can use the controller from your desktop to actually adjust the light. And this is just telling us the various parts of the controller. First off, in the box, we have the mount. And straight off, this is quite a weighty item, looking at it, feeling it. It's got a bit of weight to it. So you basically got a counterweight at the back here that sits on your monitor screen. And then this part adjusts to fit the width of your screen. So depending on what width your screen is. I've got an older LED screen, so I think mine's slightly wider at the back. So that's going to work because the counterweight at the back will hold it still. It's also got a nice little rubbery grip area there, which is going to grip on the back of the monitor. That's going to go over the top. This bit will hook on the front of the monitor, and then the light bar sits in there. Okay. It's actually a really nice finish on this. It's got kind of a matte finish. We've got the little BenQ logo on the side there. This has got a fair bit of weight to it. Construction wise, it's very solid. It's plastic construction. Looks like a metal centre there where the BenQ is. And a good springy spring. So that's the actual mount part of it. Next in the box we have the controller. And this is the part that actually sits on your desktop. There's a little tab there that we need to pull out, I think, for getting the actual switch to work. That's obviously there to let's pull that out. Okay, so I pulled that out. That's now I've got function on the button on the top there. So it's an on-off button and a rotary dial there for some of the functions. Coming off of the controller is the lead. Let's unwrap that. And so we've got a flat ribbon style cable, then splits into a Y split. At one end we have a small connector, which I'm assuming is to go to the light unit itself. And the other end we have a full-size USB plug, which will go to the computer. So that's the controller. Okay, so the final part in the box is the light bar itself. It's not amazingly heavy, but it seems like good construction. Let's take this out of the packaging. Okay, so the actual light bar itself is a matte grey finish. Very nice looking. And it's very slim. That's going to be very unobtrusive. When that's sitting on top of the monitor itself, that's going to look quite stylish. That's a nice looking item. So let's have a look here so we can see inside. And there's the LEDs. I think you can see. Let's bring it in closer. We have some yellow LEDs and some orange looking LEDs, and this is going to be for the different color temperature. So that's the light bar itself. On the back of the light bar we've got the little input socket around that way, so like a standard phone charger kind of size, and that fits into there and goes back to the controller. Okay, so let's see how easy this thing is to put together. So basically on the mount here we've got the area here for the lamp to go into, and we've got a space at the back for our socket to go through. So basically this is going to clip into there, I'm going to assume, and that clicks in quite solidly. That clicked in really easily, and as you can see now we've actually got a degree of movement, so if we want to adjust the light once it's on, we can adjust it over the top of the monitor. So the next thing is, let's fit this up onto the monitor and see how the whole thing works. Okay, that works really well. The spring lets the weight sit on the back of the monitor, and the little rubber grip on the back of the weight grips it to the monitor itself. Next thing, let's add the light bar, the mix here. There we go. Next thing is going to be to attach our controller and power lead to the light bar itself. So let's find the shorter, smaller lead. And the next part is going to be to actually plug in the full-size USB socket to a port on the computer. So now if we turn the lamp on using the controller, we can now rotate the controller to control the brightness of the lamp. And we have a function switch here which is going to allow us to switch between either the controller either working the brightness of the lamp or the color temperature. So let's put it up bright. Let's switch now. So the dial now should operate the color temperature. Ooh. So hopefully you can see that. That's gone to quite a warm color temperature there. And as I rotate the dial, we go to a cooler bluer color temperature there. So that's the light set up and working. Now the real test for me is the keyboard. Okay, we're in a bit of daylight at the moment, but you can see this will be the normal situation with the keyboard. Now if we turn the light on, there we go. Off and on. And that's just lighting up my keyboard. It's not casting a reflection on the screen. The screen has got no reflection on it from the light at all. It's just purely coming down onto the desk. And again, I can adjust the color temperature, warmer light there or a cooler light there. Quite like the cooler light. And then I can adjust the brightness. As you can see, just enough light to be able to work from, to a nice bright light to be able to read from. Fantastic. So I think it's a great product. I think this is something that's actually going to stay on the monitor for a while, and we're going to test it out and use it. I'm really interested to see how it works when I'm editing photos, how much easier it makes for me to be able to see the keyboard in low light and still be able to work on the screen with the images looking the way that I want them to. So there we go. That's the BenQ Screenbar Plus. There'll be a link in the description below if you're interested in looking for this product. But I'd like to thank the guys at BenQ for sending this through for me to have a look at. For now, I'm Dave Vickers. This is The Photo Show. Thanks for watching. See you next time.